Hello everybody, welcome back to part 13 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We need to continue. Rise from the Ashes, episode 5. Still on day 1 investigation. And we gotta move forward. Gather more evidence, I guess. Oh boy, the scientific girl. Just gonna love that. Examine everything. But I'm here. I'm doing it. This is it. We're gonna continue in here in just a bit. We're gonna wait for people to start getting in. Oh. Tell you, I did not want to wake up today. Just couldn't get moving. But I'm here. And it's way better than last week, I'll tell you that right now. Last week I couldn't be bothered to get up out of bed. It was bad. But I'm here now, so. Alright. Well, I set out my notifications. All the ones that I needed to. No responses yet. That's okay. We'll just get started and then see how everything goes. Alright. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Miles Edgeworth, 1712 or 512. This is dated the day of the crime. Murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up a couple of extra, yeah, it's true. He wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. Oh, I'm not even reading her parts and my part. I am out of it. Let's see. Just goes to show you, you never know what will happen when you run a yellow light. Oh, good lord. Okay, anything on the back? Anything? Nah. I know, I can't. It is hard to do. For some reason. They mock me. I tried reading one and it made my head hurt. You're not an attorney then! Oh my god! When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand, then my foot hurt too. Wow. Alright then. Oh! We can now enter the police department. Let's do that. Oh boy. Okay. February 22nd, police department entrance. Holy hell. Whew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That almost took 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to the criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? Oh boy. Disturbing. Why does... Disturbing! Why does it undulate like that? Oh, wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright. You sure know a lot about police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the blue badger. What's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Oh no. Uh-oh, he noticed me. Sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well... Yeah, he's a weirdo, yeah. Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm very busy man, pal. Sure you are, yeah. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well... No! Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? And what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into the criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. An Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall. Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. He's not a patrolman. Otherwise, he couldn't wear that shit and he has on. It wouldn't make any sense. Yeah. I was wondering about that. What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. Oh god, they're doing it again. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Ace work! It's battery powered, so it can't go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances and dances and dances until the battery dies. Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until it drops. A work of art designed by the chief of detectives, and created by Detective Gumshoe. Wow. Usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. Just a point. What? I sent out a Discord message exactly for that reason. Oh my god. No wonder nobody was coming in. I'm so mad at YouTube right now. Anyway, you didn't miss a whole lot. Just Detective Gumshoe designed and... Well, he didn't design it, but he created the blue badger over there, according to the chief of police's designs. Was it on my phone at the time? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Dang. I was waiting for the YouTube notification. Oh. Shit. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. Shit, dude. Okay. Well, sorry, guys. I'm glad you're here, though. The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. Wonder if they'll be selling fingerprint sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. I always get excited when I come to the police station. Why is that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. Guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. Detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Oh, I think they're designed after a panda. A panda? Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory. A game. Alright. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? Riveting. So many episodes of Cops being filmed. I know, it's crazy. You won't be chatting much because you're focusing on finishing your homework. Absolutely. No, okay. Ba ba ba. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. Bad boy, what you want, what you going to do? That's right. You can't just keep that. You have to turn that into the police. It's people like you that get me in so much trouble all the time. I mean, Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in the criminals affair? Whoa! Now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Oh boy. As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go blabbing about things I don't know about. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. Wow. You built the bloody thing. What the hell? Alright. So, this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Sheriff John Brown comes for you. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that the chief prosecutor, Sky, called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Nice thing about me not getting the YouTube notification was I was on the YouTube, just not looking at my phone, but it still didn't send it. Oh. I'm sorry, guys. It acts up whenever it wants to act up. It's... yeah. YouTube. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Edgeworth. Against Edgeworth. Bad, YouTube, bad, exactly. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Same thing. Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers must be because of the rumors. Aha. He's in a tough spot. Again. Again? Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond. All hail the notification system and the algorithm. Ugh. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal. There have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, the latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about it. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is, what's his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Received from Detective Gumshoe. Allows bearer to investigate the crime scene. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction added to the court record. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there. Nobody will look at you twice, pal. Alright. Oh, that actually helped. Your fat cat is looking extra fat today. Oh, so good. Looks like the investigation is still going on. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry. Looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. Oh. Sorry. Looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh. It's her. It's Angel. Okay. Oh, still here? Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me? I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep. Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? Something I wanted to ask you. Ah, okay. He fell asleep. Alright. Yeah. He's not going to talk to us until we present that. Yeah. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. The music is fun, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? Ah, that old cowdog? He's holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Oh, huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, officer. Ugh. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me... Hey, wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Crumpled is discarded. Okay. Very good then. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Deus Volt. Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Gumshoe. Nope, Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Death due to loss of blood. One knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Oh man. He's drinking on the job. Yeah, he is. What's going on, Lawler? Welcome to the stream. Hey. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prospector. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot? So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but, Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. No, they don't. They really don't. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now. So, can you be in charge of a crime scene? So how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So, why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out on in the meantime. Wow. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sourdough cowdog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cowdog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of Chief of Police. Just, he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of this investigation? What's that? Some sort of police passport? This is Detective Gumshoe's ID card, strangely enough. We found it a good distance away from the crime scene. Good distance in this rat hole? If you want distance, get yourself to Texas. Texas? This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make, compadre? Yeah, I'm streaming a little earlier than normal, yeah. Still after 6, so, you know, I try to get around 6 if I can. Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros. Emma, no. Oh yeah, Gandalf's here. Now it's a party. Okay. Ah, a toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knight, maybe? Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth? Gory trivia. Wow. Ugh. You don't like him, right? We get the point.
You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these.
Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it? Hey, they could use the same shield over and over. Note to self, the prosecutor's office and criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap.
You know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. Alright, compadre, count to 3.
Huh?
You gotta do that if you're going to draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas.
Remind me never to visit Texas. Yeah, you and me both. Wake up, son? Oh, buddy, I'm trying. It's hard. I'm sorry. I know.
5:12 p.m. The prospector's bright red steed came in at a trot, real slow like.
A trot?
My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later.
Spider? Oh, coffee. Yeah.
So it seems the chief prospector was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for her prince to ride in on his bright red horse.
So what you mean is, the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along. Okay.
Alright, compadre, count to 3.
Oh, okay. It's just, he doesn't want to talk about it, whatever it is. Alright. Between 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. He definitely started dying around 4. So we're saying that Detective Goodman was transported before he ultimately kicked it. Cause of death, loss of blood from chest wound. Assessment, wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. Single stab was found. Okay. Yee. Actually, coffee sounds really good right now. Yeah, it does. It really does. Okay. Okay. Ah, we can slide now. Okay, examine. Hey, look at that. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis suggests this belonged to the victim. Can't think of anyone what else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Check it out. Right, let's check it out. Oh, I'm not doing this. Man, what a boring strap. Man, what a boring strap. There you go. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. Oh, here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know. Oh, these are hard to come by, you know. Ugh. I see the series as is as popular as ever with the kids. You killed the spider. Nice. Good job. Ah. Bloop. There we are. His phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. Just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know things about, like, redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Wow. 13th. Thank you. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Okay, so... Now to see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Hey, that song! I know that!
Hey, what's going on over there?
Ah! Oh, sorry.
I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky.
What? It's my sister's? Thank you. All spiders must die. Oh yeah.
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got the question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones.
Tones, you mean? Oh, that? Oh, I'm sorry. That was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but... Someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number.
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
Uh-oh, I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. My family had me fold bags? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, welcome back. Property of Lana Sky. Last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Oh boy. This rope, is it? Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You've got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime scene took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. If he says lying he gets people killed in Texas, then both me and Rosalind would be dead for our prank. Yeah, it was a pretty good one, I'll tell you that. And then again, I'm easily fooled. B block is through there. That's where the visitors park. Ah. I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy-looking steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Yeah, it does. Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. That's funny. Oh. What's this? Looks like some sort of note. Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. You're right, let's see. 67S 122. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed? Well, so? What does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. Sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Goodman's note added to the court record. What else is there? I dream of the day when I will be able to park my car in here. I'll go over to B Block to buy you hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. I have a suspicious feeling that that note is upside down. Yeah. That should say SL9 221 or February 21st. I think. That's just my interpretation of it. It could be written both ways. Okay. Oh, should probably check the cell phone out a little bit deeper, huh? You look like I do during finals. Just imagine if Phoenix handed out burgers. Take that! Never mind, it's nothing. Huh. Okay. So there's nothing else we can push? Nothing else we can do? Alright. Fair enough. Thanks. Yeah. I see that being upside down too. Yeah. Okay, we fully checked all that out. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister? That's correct, but there's a goldmine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Why are you shaving in front? Maybe it's the dry wind that's a-blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will, someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Why are you drinking so much? Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because of what he did. Because he did whatever it took to win. Look. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you'll find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
One person? Who?
Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Sky.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals.
What, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets.
Because I work well when I'm drunk, yeah. Into the grains were put in the percolator, and the waters were poured in the reservoir, and thus did the coffee brew.
The tale of the coffee. That's what the old-timers say. That's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was the closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? Sad boy, indeed. Yeah. Oh, no! Casually, slowly remembering what happened in this episode because I almost forgot. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? Beep. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier... The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Tell me what happens. Don't actually tell us. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Cell phone updated in the court record. Property of Lana Sky. Last call made to her sister Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Damn! Lana sounds like Rodney. I think that's his name. Confessing to be Damask in the anime. Oh. A detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. Got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. To be continued. We can still go for a little while, I think. Oh, look at that. There we go. Trial former. What does that mean? Oh no. It's day 2. I've seen the anime more recently, so I remember it more clearly than this. Yeah, the anime moves a lot quicker, so these episodes are going to run a lot longer. Especially with my derpy ass on the case. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. How about Hollow Knight next week? Yeah, we can do that. Also, just asking. Oh yeah, just asking. Yeah. Absolutely, we can do that. That's fine with me. We're also gonna do more stuff with the computer. So there's also episodes in chat. Ori. Oh yeah. Do Ori. I need for the stockpile of money that Andrew provides me with to kind of come up a little bit, and then I can buy Ori. I have Cuphead, Cuphead's already on the system there on the thing. And I tested out my streaming capabilities to YouTube this morning. You want to see me cry? Don't worry, you will. It's okay. Yeah, I already have Cuphead on the thing. Bayonetta. I don't know if Bayonetta's on the. I don't think it's on the computer, but when I finally get a capture card, I'll be able to do like more Nintendo things, Bayonetta included, and especially Legend of Zelda. What's wrong, Lawler? What's happening with Lawler? Okay. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Isn't Bayonetta Gunlegs McGee? Yeah, you got it. That's who that is. Yeah, she's like Dante from Devil May Cry, except FNAF. Ah, yes, we're still doing FNAF. Don't worry about it. What about Sea of Thieves? I don't have that one right now, but again, let my money build up in the Patreon, and I'll be able to afford it. I'll be able to, buy it. I have to use my other money right now for, bills and such. So, I don't have the extra cash yet. FNAF. We're gonna do FNAF. That's okay. So much request from my request. I know. But yeah, Lawler, yeah, we're still gonna do Hollow Knight. It's still here, it's still installed and everything, so we're good to go. So much to do, so little time. I know. Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Make some pierogi. What is pierogi? Dante can't pull off the gun legs like Bayonetta? That's very true. Yeah. Yeah. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Bayonetta made it into Smash. Damn! Oh my god. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I'll be helping out on Patreon eventually. I know you will, it's okay, yeah. It's a food, okay. Pierogi. Alright. Dante was in PlayStation All-Star Royal. Yeah, he was, yeah. He was also in Capcom versus... Marvel vs. Capcom. He was also in that one too. Yeah. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to the trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her. BRB, I'm gonna grab some foods, absolutely. Play Age of Empires, not gonna do it. Never. Ever. You'd have to pay me a lot more to do that. It's from DS and DST? Dark Souls? Is it? No, that's something else. If you play DST, do it on PS4. What is DST? I have it on PS4. What is DST? And that is... You're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Don't starve together. Don't starve and don't starve together. Got it. Okay. The Tim Burton survival game, yeah. I may not play DST, but I have... The request for Don't Starve did come, I think, from Lawler as well. So, that's another one on the list. So, it's on there. Alright. Court time. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. Doom Eternal? Oh, damn. Well, I'm glad you guys are hungry for more games. That's really, really cool. Don't Starve Together is a multiplayer. I know it is, which is why I don't want to play it. We can play together. I was gonna be like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. I'm god at that game. Oh, okay, all right. Well, but I recommend on private settings. Oh, okay. Let me let me get rid of some of my other stuff in my queue first. then we'll talk about Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together and all that. Court rulings are temporary, but doom is eternal. Fair enough. People I'm also trying to people you're trying to avoid also play it too. Okay. I'll tell you about what happened later. Okay, just saying. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. I don't think I can do it. I can't do it. No, I need a fae.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Oh boy. Are you secretly a fae? Just asking. You can do it offline or online. Oh, okay. Also, back to my PlayStation All-Star comment about recting particular characters. And anyone who plays as Dante, Sackboy, and Kratos, I think Zeus too, will be beaten down by me playing as Raiden. Oh, damn. Okay. Offline is basically Don't Starve, but without adventure mode, as has caves and has caves. Weird. Okay, I need to like research a little bit more about that game. I really do. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. Maybe, just maybe you can finish Alan Wake. Yeah, that's one of those ones that I needed like the full YouTube setup for streaming to go through. But I wanted to make sure that, you know, Resident Evil 3 was working, and it did. It did work, which means I can now do the, I can finish up, Alan Wake. That's the one. The defense is ready, Your Honor. It's complicated. Oh boy. Raiden is used to beat anyone down using these characters and spamming attacks. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I hate it when people play as those characters and spam 1 or 2 particular attacks. Yeah, it's particularly annoying. It really is, especially spammy type attacks. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
Ah, yes, the camper. Yes, yeah.
However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand.
The cough-up queen? Haven't I seen you somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar. I've never eaten caviar before. Judge is really wolfing it down.
Ah, and for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl.
Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession?
And you, sir, did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So, this is what everyone raves about. Why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
The heck does pickled tapioca taste like?
Name, profession, now.
Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up! Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Huh? What exactly does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate...
Ah, damn it, chat broke, huh? Sorry about that. Let's see. Happy music, yeah. A briber, yeah. You get the feeling that Angel gives everyone in the room food. Yeah, I think she does. Special attacks are ruined. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Chad. Oh, there it goes. Okay, perfect. We're back.
She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Miss Star was a detective?
Ha! I know who you are. Cough up?
Cough up Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. He's alive! Yeah, Chad's alive. Chad versus Fox. Chad never wins. Always backs up.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star.
Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for the visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up the prosecutor's spaces, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block, in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with his knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans added to the court record.
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star.
Wait, are they talking about me? Yeah. Witness's account. Okay. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. Garish is the word. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into the Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching.
As you can see, there is no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed?
I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Fry versus Fox.
Wow.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Hold up!
Yeah.
This boyfriend, he's the detective?
Not that boyfriend. The security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? And the yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying.
The security guard... That was too funny. Oh, Fry versus Fox. Emotes cause stream to buffer. Aw, what? How? Are you a thought?
The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign.
Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car?
Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the prosecutor standing next to a garish car.
Hold on.
It's my boyfriend.
By garish car, you mean?
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Incidentally, the knife with the victim was... with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's, wasn't it?
Indeed, it was. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
We're dealing with Edgeworth here. I need something more substantial than that. Can you tell us what the suspect was doing when you saw her?
Chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand.
Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying.
Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife after all.
Hey, what's going on, Emerald? Welcome to the stream.
Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set.
Ow. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg, I mean, a person.
Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor? So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. What's up? You're gonna stop? I have an hello village, a trading item. Oh. I see. Thank you, Lawler. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Don't smile like that! How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I'm a pro. As you know, my testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well, you may continue, Miss Starr. Okay. I'm about to take a very big risk here. I say big, it's not even that big. Damn it. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see any contradictory. Okay. It's gotta be this. Oh, you couldn't see it in B block. Right? Come on! No! No! No, crap. Okay. You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like... How would you say? I know. Oh, yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. Young cheese? A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. Then I must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. In any case, there, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. I doubt, I highly doubt that. It's not a thing that you did. Ah, no prints, right? Ow. That was a good one! That was a good one, though! Oh, what the hell? Yeah. No shit. Ow. No! I'm just trying everything and anything at this point. It's not working. It's not working. Oh, okay, we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Yeah. I just saw the prosecutor standing next to a garage car. Oh yeah, what about the, what about this? No. Okay. I'm out of ideas. I don't want to use one. Alright. First and second statements. Okay. I pressed every single one of them. So, I pressed that one, I know I did. I delivered the lunch to my boyfriend. I said that. This is the third, and then this is the fourth. What's going on? Hey there. Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm sorry. By garish car, you mean?
What an odd case this is.
She's telling the truth. We're doomed. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. This is new. This is new. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms, ergo. You are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
Alright, hon, you have a good day. I don't know, what's going on?
I said yum when you were talking about fritters.
Oh yeah, fritters are good. Come on in.
Okay, I'm gonna come in and put on my shoes.
Okay. Welcome, Janine.
Ugh, it is dry back here. Hi! Hi, Andrew. Hi, Tori. Hi, Shyla.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere.
Anyone else who's here?
You could
And
cry
Rosalind.
plagiarism? Yeah. I just got stuck and I had to look up a walkthrough.
Shame.
I know. But it was one of those weird ones where evidence wouldn't do anything. Lawler uses Sunny D. Or Sunny Day. My Wi-Fi is terrible today. Why? Super fun. Cheater! Oh no. Well,
Yeah.
how was your morning? This is our morning.
Yeah, it was good. I couldn't find anything to watch, so I just played on my phone, and I turned the humidifier on high.
Smart.
I think I'm gonna have to do that from now on whenever we go to bed, because it's still too dry whenever we wake up.
It's very dry when we wake up. That's very true. Yeah.
You may want to move the little humidifier in here.
Probably. Yeah. I'm a BRB and try to fix it. Okay. Only once.
I did stalk you a little bit.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
Nice. All right. I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. A photograph. You took this? Oh.
Photograph, you took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Janine is stalker. Oh yeah, absolutely. Ah. Witness. Why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
How many boyfriends does she have?
A lot. She's already admitted this. She's like, I have the security boyfriend, I have the other boyfriend, the other boyfriend, and apparently there's another boyfriend vacancy that's available, Your Honor. He goes, I'll just stick to...
Pick up the judge.
Yeah,
That's
she was.
awesome.
She was. My messages weren't sending for some reason. Oh no! I'm sorry about that. She is a toughest. She is a thought. Sorry, I read that wrong. Well, that is most certainly the defendant. The moment of the crime is photographed by Angel Star. Crime photo added to the court record. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Skye. So, what was the defendant doing at the time? Yet another boyfriend, to be exact. I'm sorry, excuse me, yeah. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Okay.
Y'all have a good day.
I love you too. Thank you. I'll be going to work here in a bit. Mwah. Evidence time, exactly. In her right hand. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying.
Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long.
I've heard that. Ow. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. No, it does not. Playing this game again. This boyfriend, he's the detective? The security guard. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? I parked in B block, so she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. Aha! Fast forward in progress. We not okay, folk. I'm good. I'm alright. Look, and you witnessed this? You saw Miss Guy stab the victim with the knife.
As I've already said, yes.
I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch. I'm sure that is a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Guy not holding a knife? Ahem. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection? That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your ever-feeble mind, Mr. Wright. Oh, fuck! What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? But it's a black and white photograph. Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Oh, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem except you.
Mr. Wright, are you gonna just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
You got a better idea? Objection! Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
That's it?
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice. You're gonna get going because you break for eating food is almost over? No problem, Emerald. Thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, then she would not be wearing those gloves. These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. Oops. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Oh, man. Okay. Ow. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves? The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Starr. This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show this wasn't premeditated. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. Said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, have her repent the next week. Don't smile at me like that! Alright. So obviously we gotta go back to the end. 7:26. I know! I'm sorry! Hang on now. Okay, we're gonna save. Okay. Well, other than last night I missed her again. Tori. Taken by Miss Angel Star after the crime was committed. So bad that I keep missing her. Bad Wi-Fi. Bad Wi-Fi. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. I guess we'll try this. Crap, 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 crap! Okay. Okay. That didn't happen. Insert me eating my pasta in my corner of sadness. Oh, don't be that. No. The rubber gloves prove it. So what proves that it wasn't? Nope. Fuck. Alright.
That didn't happen either. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It didn't even happen. What are you talking about? There was nothing there. I've already tried the knife, haven't I? Ah, there we go. Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell lunch boxes for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. You're hungry? Aww. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there? Rabble, rabble. The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? Ow. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? Oh. The knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Ugh. Ugh. Order, order, order! Great, now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister is as good as free. Quit making everyone in chat hungry, Angel. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. Aww, that's nice. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. This is the only thing the prosecution needs to prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. Get it? Thought? How dare you! My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now. Angel's deduction. We're going over time just a little bit. Just... Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in and again and again. That's wrong! You didn't read the autopsy report. Tell us what you saw, not what you thought. You thought? The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. Does sound like a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Yeah, I have perfect evidence against this one. Because now she's changing the whole thing around to fit her whole thing. That's fucking wrong. Right here. One knife wound. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you with my moss surprise! I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound.
Ah, you're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth.
What a hunk! He's my hero, really! What about my objection? No one noticed? So they're saying in artist's terms, draw what you see, not what you think you see? I guess. Well, you know, because they're not looking at it from an artist's perspective. You can't. You just have to see what is. Well, witness? You got the crime scene set, right? Oh my god, that's adorable.
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Spattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Again and again and again! RK800 Connor, 28 stab wounds. Yeah.
Tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify.
Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. What? What? Her red muffler. Need I remind you this is his car? It's her scarf. Her red muffler looked like a... Oh. Muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Her red muffler? Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck, so she can be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. She's right. Miss Skye was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? But wait. Isn't that odd you mistook that for for spattered blood? People often mistake my beard for a bib. Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one knife wound. Apparently Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. Mr. Wright, this is our chance! Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off. Short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax and even a really short wick will burn longer. Obviously, more scientific testing is required. Hey, what's going on, Galactic Plays? Welcome to the stream. There's a new person. Say hi. Hello. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do both. I'm sorry. Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. You mean this photograph with no scarf on it? Then where's the scarf?
Objection!
Yeah.
Objection!
Nani? The witness is clearly not suited for detective work.
He's probably leaving. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, Galactic Plays. Appreciate that. All right. Yeah, man. The witness is clear. Yeah. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But that can't be! Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Oh my goodness sakes. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. What was my objection? Chopped liver? but it was there. A scarf. No, not that, but something red. Really? Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. Oh, yeah. Rosalind, yeah. There you go. What? Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. With facts. Yeah. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important part? The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Andrew ate all the pizza? Oh. Okay, well, as nice as it is to meet you, Galactic Plays, and as nice as it is to continue, I am going to be late for work if I don't move now. So we will continue this for next time. Apprehending the suspect. Yeah. But join me tomorrow around the same time. It'll be around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And hit the bell for notifications to go off. If you don't get that, I apologize. My notifications haven't been so good as of late, but try me around 6 p.m., usually around Central Standard Time, and we'll see you then. As always, Andrew, thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. If you'd like your name read at the end of these streams, you can always go to patreon.com/Tophinator, Tophinator. Comment the Discord. Yes, please get on the Discord as another way to catch the streams. I'm going to get my Discord stuff ready right here. Then you can come on in. Hold on, invite. There we go. And there we go. Link copied. 1 second. We're going to paste. There we go. Beautiful. Excellent. There we go. All right, guys. Please click that link to stay informed on all upcoming streams, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a great day. Bye.